Game 4. We have arrived at Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals, and we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the four-man spot. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Jerome against Hardaway. Takes the three. Jerome, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Hardaway. And Gordon with the big finish.
This team loves the energy that Gordon gives them. He's so active, leading to second chance points there.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Jerome, that's good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Hardaway. The three is up. Tipped. And it's Fox with the jam.
A little something extra with that finish from Fox.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Champagnie.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Hardaway. Looking to win the run. Good on the jump shot.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Sinks it from distance. Jerome's got 9.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Murray passes to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Murray. Now Hardaway puts up a 3, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Gordon outside from behind the arc. Rebound San Antonio. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Here's Watson following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Hardaway from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Jerome, that's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And San Antonio with a change here too. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Jones with the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Brown. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Three-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Up top, Valanciunas. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Jones. Back to Brown. And again, Denver no good. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Jerome. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Left side, Brown. Here's the three. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. A different look for Denver. Holmes comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Jones. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. And it's Johnson in for Fox. Now here's Murray. Still no points. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Here's Jerome. Oh, wow!
Look out!
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's San Antonio liking their...
Help me out!
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Outside Brown. Shot by Johnson, no good. San Antonio leading by 13. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. And here comes the break. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the triple. Murray's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Jerome. Knocks down the triple. Jerome's got 29.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
For 3. Back to Brown. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
3-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Jokic is checked in for Denver. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Johnson against Wembanyama. Here's Brown. Deflected. Jerome outside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Murray. On the wing, Brown to halt the run. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jerome. Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Hardaway comes in for Brown. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. And here's Jokic. Yet to see a basket. And again, Denver no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Nuggets trail by 21. Pass to Murray. Hardaway with it. Fox picks him up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Here's Jerome. Drains the triple. Jerome's got 35.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Outside Johnson. Murray, a screen on Vassell. Johnson for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Vassell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray against Fox. Pass to Jokic. Now Hardaway. All sorts of time. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hardaway's gotten 4 this quarter.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Here's Jerome. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Murray passes to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Hardaway's got 12.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
And it goes as the official calls the foul, counting, and he'll shoot one more at the line. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Christian Brown in for Jamal Murray. And San Antonio with a change here too. Champagnie, he's checked in for Cornette. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. And here's Jokic. Here's Brown. Misses the 3.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, putting on a show on the big stage. And so the San Antonio Spurs cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. The Nuggets shooting just under 40% from the field. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. We've got Devin Vassell. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Jerome in at the 2. And that one drops for him. Jerome's got 49 in the game.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Gordon on the wing. Outside Murray. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Gordon outside. Takes one from 10 feet. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Gordon. Hardaway's got 14.
And this is Hardaway Jr. at his best. If I'm his teammates, I keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Jerome. Good! Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray from outside. Rebound San Antonio.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
And again for 3.
And he's notched the 3rd most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
Yes, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's for that matter. He has been unstoppable. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And he can't jam it through. Denver's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. To the inside, Jokic. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Watson. Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works. Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Watson. Fox against Murray. Launches it. And again, it's Denver missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Fox. Murray passes to Watson. For 3, Hardaway. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Jerome. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all time in 3-point makes for a playoff game. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray from outside. Jerome grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
30 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jokic. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Spurs now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now Watson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Fox with the ball. And he lays it up and in.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just...
And so it's San Antonio, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. We'll go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. Watson, he's checked in for Strother. And Tim Hardaway's subbed in for Brown. Plumlee's checked in for San Antonio. Drum connects again from distance.
And you talk about competing against yourself. He is the definition. No accomplishment is too great. Never resting on his laurels, he has once again delivered an absolute gem of a three-point clinic, breaking his own record for second most all-time. And now he holds 2 of the top 3 spots in postseason single-game history.
It's a night like tonight that shows he is always competing. And we talk about the players getting in the zone. He lives in the zone. When you're putting up 30 or more points from three-point land in a game, you're simply demoralizing the defense. And we've seen that tonight, and this series has become a very historic one. Hardaway, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right.
And good! There's another!
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Pass to Murray. Will it go? Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And again!
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Screen by Gordon. Watson. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jerome. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the 2nd highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing 2 other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games on the biggest stage in the NBA playoffs. Hats off to another absolutely incredible performance, one that easily goes down as the best ever in NBA playoff history.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Spurs.
Another bucket! Wow!
And he's now approaching 1st all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
Well, for those watching, you picked the right night to tune in. You are witnessing history tonight. So So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding...
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early.
Yeah. Our approach is to be unselfish. Share the ball. Work the best shot possible. If somebody's getting good looks, keep feeding them. If everybody's getting good looks, then we all eating that steak and lobster. You feel me? Hey, I'm a family man at heart, so nothing makes me happier than feeding my family. And these guys are my family.
I love that, MP.
Hey, order up!
Surf and turf! Right.
I'm being told.
Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season.
Game 5 in the Western.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible close. And so off the tip, it's Denver. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the 3. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Gordon. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Jerome, and the Spurs another 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Murray. For the 3. Jerome with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Hardaway from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway's got 5.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Jerome, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Fox with the steal. And we may have an injury here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
No! If I lose this game, bro, no. Bro, you're selling. Put me in, coach. I'm back in. I'm back in. How is it 55? Oh my, you know what? Whatever.
The Nuggets leading by 11. And we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp
to activate both again.
To the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. At one point, they led by 16. Murray sets a screen for Gordon. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 9. He takes it in, and he goes in for the top.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Pass to Watson. Gordon a screen. The 3. Watson's shot is off. And San Antonio shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Jerome, good.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Fox against Murray. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off the shot. Hardaway for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jerome. Deep 2 for Murray.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And he jams it with authority.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Camp. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Watson finds Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Nailed from three-point land. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Murray against Fox. Inside Hardaway. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession, and the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Denver. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hardaway, no good.
A tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon to stop the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jerome. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jerome's got 17 points here in the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Murray against Fox. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Johnson wide open. He fires. And again, Denver with the triple.
This is how lethal a scorer Johnson can be. Keep feeding that beast.
He rifled that one in from distance. Jerome's got 37.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 12.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Now, Jerome. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Spurs lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Jerome against Brown. step back. Jerome, no good.
And he's very confident from that range. You can't make him out.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Out the basket. Jerome's got 39.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody in the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray to take the lead. No good from Valanciunas.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Jerome, and he slams it down right on top of Cameron Johnson.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Spurs making a switch here. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done. Woo! Wow. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Murray. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Spurs. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Fox in for Stephon Castle.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Murray! Wembanyama reels it in.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Now Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Oh, the dunk!
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Murray after the basket by San Antonio.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs leading by 5. Jerome. That one goes. Count it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
Now here's Jokic. Does not go in.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Jokic rising up.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
16 feet away. Sweet shot at the right time.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ah, the basket is good.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Jerome fires. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Buries the deep ball.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Now Murray. And it's blocked. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Watson. Yes, it is good.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5,
And another steal for him.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Second personal foul. Second team.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Brown.
Second personal foul. Second team. Substitution of Joe. San Antonio foul.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Beyond the arc, it drops. And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
Let's now go courtside and join.
We're here with MP after a strong win. What did you see that you liked?
We came out with urgency from the get-go. Communication was there. Guys were moving.
Kevin, over to you.
Jennifer, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Richard.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through? Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.
MP, I'm sorry, but Xander's not allowed in the locker room. Orders come directly from Mr. Forbes.
Yeah, I've been recording these videos all season long. Why is there an issue now?
Because you went too far. Guaranteeing a sweep in the conference finals? Come on, MP, that's a bad look.
Look.
What is going to happen?
Before the playoffs started, you told me to stick to being myself. Well, Coach, this is being me.
Listen, confidence is one thing, but when every media outlet in the country makes sure guarantee a top story, it becomes bulletin board material.
Coach, what? Games aren't won on a bulletin board? That's superstition.
You're wrong. It's psychology. You of all people should know that. It's disrespectful and a powerful motivator.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of your teammates don't like these videos, but they bite their tongues because they haven't interfered with our goals. Now they're interfering with our goals, MP, and the chemistry's in the dumps.
So you're saying no videos at all?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you're lacking vision. I'm telling you.
Lay low for a bit. After this round, and we'll see what happens. But for now, get your head in the game and keep Xander out of the locker room.
Coach, do you understand how much money I'm be leaving on the table if I did this? Oh, Coach, there are so many people that watch these videos, my videos, Coach. That's ad revenue on top of that.
You're not thinking straight, MP.
No, but
You're not thinking straight. You have more to gain by laying low and regaining the trust of your teammates and this organization than you do by plowing through with these videos. Listen, this order comes from the owner that I agree with. Do you trust me, MP?
Come on, Coach, you know I do.
Before you were a celebrity, you were a basketball player, man. And a tremendous one at that. That's your identity. That's what we need from you right now. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm hearing that the chatter about MP angering his teammates and coaches by guaranteeing a sweep is very real. Not only is this team dealing with some serious chemistry issues, but apparently MP has been told by the front office to stop recording videos in the locker room before games. It'll be very interesting to see what on-court impact all of this has moving forward.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have shown an impressive array of abilities in round 2,
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to... You look at San Antonio, it's nice to start the conference finals at home. But on paper, this really could be anybody's series.
It's always good to have the home crowd behind you to start a big series.
If I win
like
this, you gotta gift me in Fortnite, okay?
They take advantage of it is up to them. Tonight will tell us a lot about this best of 7.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Santos in at the 4.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Jerome. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Something that I've never seen before in any sport. MP going on record that not only is he guaranteeing his team will advance, but they will get the sweep as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that quote from MP. I had to read it a second time just to make sure it was real. That's how wild a guarantee this is. MP is putting it all on the line with a statement like that.
And make sure you follow if you're not.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Jerome's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Melton finds Curry. This one for 3. That one's good from Melton on the assist from Curry.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going... back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Pass to Santos. Here's Melton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Melton's got 5 points.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And that one good.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Here's Jerome. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, it had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. From outside the arc, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Melton passes to Butler. And here's Melton. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Butler passes to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jerome with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. Jerome, that's good.
Well, his team is up, and he's a... big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And San Antonio making a change here. Castle's checked in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Horford passes to Curry. Down low, Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jacks up a 3, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Moody. Inside. Podziemski's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Fox. Still without a bucket. Jerome feeling it out a bit. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. San Antonio with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable post.
Oh my goodness! Wow! They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. Here we go. Jerome, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. We'll be right back. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Then it's Stephon Castle. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. Kornet in the post. Horford covering. Here's Jerome. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Horford. Kornet defending. Butler against Vassell. Butler can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Jerome. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. De'Aaron Fox has checked in for San Antonio. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. Pass to Podziemski. Fires for three. Rebounded by Fox. The Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Horford. Outside Butler. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Jerome. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Jerome's got 47 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
One thing they've been able to do in the first half is control the ball. They've given it up only once.
A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Kornet, and Castle's subbed in for Barnes. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Nails it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Podziemski, no good, a bit long that time. The Spurs have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And it's Jerome with a 3. Jerome's got 53 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Melton outside. Here's Podziemski, and he bangs it home with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Good. Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Melton. There's a screen. Outside Curry. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 8.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
Jerome, that's good.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Wembanyama, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Jerome on the wing. And got it! Another basket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Podziemski. Lets it go from deep. Rebound San Antonio. Jerome, right side, takes a 3, connects again from distance.
Unbelievable shooting, and he continues to climb the all-time leaderboards for threes made in a playoff game.
Offensive fireworks from long range, putting on a show on the big stage. And so the San Antonio Spurs, with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us for postseason.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, it appears that everything is going their way so far.
Yeah, it sure is, Ernie. They have to feel great about what they're doing right here. I think it's become clear they are the better team.
Yeah, but remember, guys, this thing ain't over yet. They can't get too comfortable. They need to come out strong. Don't let up and put this thing away.
You're right, Shaq. You can't take anything for granted in this league. Appreciate you joining us.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Butler. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. And he converts the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Jerome outside. He drops it from range.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Porzingis. And here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Devin Vassell.
And Butler is a leader by example. He's a hard worker who plays his heart out, and he can set the tone for his team, and then he expects them to match that effort.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Porzingis. Butler against Vassell. Curry surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Santos. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Santos has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Jerome. Good. Another from 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Curry passes to Melton. Off target from outside. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw tonight. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Jerome. Outside Curry. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Jerome. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Porzingis. Butler up top. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Melton to stop the run. And the Warriors miss again.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see them that open.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. Pass to Santos. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. Santos has got 8 points.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Here's Jerome. And that one is hammered home.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
Now here's Porzingis. Butler up top. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Jerome on the wing. Non-stop. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Melton with the ball. Working on Cornette. Pass to Santos. From deep. Rebounded by Castle.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Yet another bucket. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Fires the three. Jerome grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from outside. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single game playoff history.
Boy, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
What's up?
You know, you just can't overstate Steph Curry's impact on the game. When you think about the global icons the NBA has seen, Steph Curry is right there with all of them.
Olynyk checked in for Barnes. He's guarded by Castle. Green with a screen on Castle. Pass to Horford. Misses the jumper, and 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. San Antonio on top, delivering the blowout. And when we... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming...
Plumlee's checked in for Cornette. Barnes comes in for Bryant. And Jerome subbed in for Harper. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. Melton, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Castle. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. Oh, another one falls!
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. Porzingis passes to Moody. Melton outside. Porzingis sets a screen. And he jams it home with authority.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he didn't...
Wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Jerome attacking. He got it again. Sensational.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Curry with it. Castle covering. Curry passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across. Hits yet again. Wow!
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. And another one.
And he's now bested his previous mark, breaking his own record for the second highest postseason offensive performance. He was already in elite company with Elgin Baylor and passing 2 other more recent performances from Donovan Mitchell with 57 points and Jimmy Buckets Butler with 56 back in 2023.
You know, it seems he is never done, never slowing down. He's always continuing to deliver in the biggest games on the biggest stage in the NBA playoffs. Hats off to another absolutely incredible performance. One that easily goes down as the best ever in NBA playoff history. Melton outside. Outside Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Now here's Jerome. And yes, another basket.
And that bucket was looking as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal offensive exhibition. And he's now tied for the all-time scoring mark for points in a playoff game. From deep, Melton. No luck on that one. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with.
Some guys had an issue with what I said.
Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. That concludes this.
you'd like to attend the first game, we want your time at the arena to be enjoyable.
Game 2 of the Western Conference.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. We thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. You look at the Spurs. They started off this series with a win and are once again looking to take care of business here at home.
Yeah, defending home court is the priority. They don't want to lose that advantage, and they certainly don't want their opponent gaining any confidence.
Now Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. D'Anthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Butler against Vassell. And it's Butler missing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Fox. And again, it's the Warriors missing. San Antonio's gone 3 of 3. Oh, the power on that through them. Wow.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Butler. In the corner, it's Melton. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry with it. Now guarded by Fox. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Butler in the corner. Offline with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound, San Antonio. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Butler to end the run. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
The kick out to Fox. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Drains the 3-pointer. Jerome's got 22.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the Spurs making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Outside, Horford. Pass to Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Santos. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And here is Horford. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And that one is good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Jerome, and he makes that one. Jerome's got 29.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And the dunk by Horford.
Excellent positioning by Horford, winning the rebound and getting his team an extra opportunity.
Puts up a deep 3. And the Spurs another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs. Champagne's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Jerome at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. And we'll be back with you right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Then it's Stephon Castle. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now Podziemski. Here's Butler. Horford trying to free himself up. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got his first points of the game.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. The first one falls. And Jerome drops them both. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Now here's Moody. Nothing on the board. Pass to Horford. Puts up a 3. Jerome with the rebound. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Spurs. Big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
And that one's good by Butler.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Podziemski finds Butler. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Now Moody, a three ball. Barnes grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Curry. Plays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and you see how Steph altered his pace there. Sometimes it looks like he isn't moving at all, and then bam, he goes warp speed.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Podziemski. Fires the three. Again, Curry missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Butler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside.
Whoa! And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Down low, here's Butler. It's tipped. Butler against Jerome. And Wembanyama trying to free himself up.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Jerome, and it's San Antonio with another.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempt, trying to carry them to the finish line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Moody. He has yet to score.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Curry, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 6.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Jerome.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Setting the football.
God. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry kicks to Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Back to the hoop.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Back to Melton. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good on the shot. Jerome's got 6 here in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Nobody near Melton. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Jerome. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Butler. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Outside Butler. Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one is good from Jerome.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Vassell against Butler. Melton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. 1:35 left to play here in the 3rd. Outside Curry. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 9.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's Jerome. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. Warriors shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Curry from deep 3-point land. A rebound by Johnson. Here's Jerome. Again, what an avalanche.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep 3-point land, it's not going to go for him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And the basket by Curry.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from three in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Elbow shot is on the way. No good off the front iron. Here's Jerome. Oh, that was something else. Are you kidding me?
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Castle. Porzingis passes to Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The Spurs. Are gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Barnes. Here's Jerome. Connects again.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And a historic night, GA, closing in on top rankings all-time in single-game playoff scoring. Outside Butler. Green kicks to Melton. No good from outside.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul. 14.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Porzingis kicks to Curry. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler from outside.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And so...
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for...
61. Thanks for coming out to support your team.
I was just trying to stay active on the glass. We were able to force them into some tough shots and get enough misses to come out on top tonight. That's what the culture is here. Each of us doing small things together so we can do big things when playoffs.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.